Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Friday Wrap for today, December 12th, 2014. I hope you had a fantastic week. I know I did. And today I'm recording this really early, surprisingly. I just got out of the shower. A piece of hair, cat hair. Just got out of the shower. It's like 9:30 in the morning. I've slept for like 4 hours because I didn't want to oversleep today because I played D&D last night, and I wanted to get some work done. This Mundoid, look at me, it's early, like I said, I get confused when I'm awake, never mind the fact that I'm, like, still relatively tired. Not Mundoid. This Friday wrap is gonna be kind of a short one, unlike the past couple of Friday wraps where I've had a lot to discuss and a lot to talk about. This one's going to be a little bit more concise, a little bit more to the point. Again, D&D, we're going to have to wait one more week. I keep saying that. I know I keep saying that. But we're the past few sessions have really been the party feeling each other out and understanding how we work, and the DM kind of doing the same. He actually told us that last night because this is the first time he's had kind of this party with such a wide range of different personalities, and he has to make sure he has a good feel for how we work together and what our characters' personal goals are driving them, so we can make us sticking together as a party a little bit more realistic, a little bit more reasonable, and not just because we're not just sticking together because we're a party and metagamey, like a metagame version or a metagame reason of they're doing it because they want to play the game. He likes to have a story reason why we're sticking together, and I do too. So the past few sessions have been kind of us doing some stuff just to kind of give us a general direction, and then him just understanding who we are as characters, and then hopefully next session, which we won't have for 3 weeks because of Christmas and stuff, but next session will be a little bit more, I don't want to say focused. I feel focused is the wrong word, but it has more direction storyline wise. Plot will start to show up essentially, which is why I haven't really been discussing what's been going on, because it's been light on plot. There's just been a lot of combat, a lot of fluff going on to keep us all together in one area and get our characters getting to know each other. But storyline wise, really not much has happened, which is totally fine. That doesn't bother me. It is how it is, right? So that's where we are with that, and that's not a big deal. So no D&D stuff. YouTube stuff, on the other hand, well, we finished up. For all those who said I was gonna fail, there's a personal satisfaction I had in finishing this war of mine. Let me just tell you, after failing a couple of times because I just wanted to play and learn it, and having two failed runs essentially before having a successful run, it felt really good to have not only a successful run, but one where nobody died. We committed minimal crimes outside of stealing here and there, and we were able to finish with 4, and at the very end 5 people in the house. That felt so good to me because it was like, because people are still commenting, every once in a while I'll get emails on old videos, and this war of mine is one of them, of people just yelling at me, telling me I'm doing the wrong thing. Like, why are you doing this? You could do this. If you keep doing this, you're going to lose. It makes me feel good that I know as they continue to watch the series, they got nothing to comment about, because even though I might not be playing the way those people like, I'm still going to win. And it feels really good. I mean, it just... Again, YouTube comments, and I don't want to get into a long spiel about them because I've already discussed them about it, but a lot of the times YouTube comments feel that there's only one way to win a game, when in fact, there are many ways to win a game. So that felt good. I'm very happy that series is over, not because, I don't want to do it anymore, but because it was such a good series, and I'm happy I got to finish it, so that's really good. Now, of course, I have ideas of what I want to replace that particular time slot with. I hesitate to say anything here because I know if I say one thing, people are going to expect one thing. If I list 3 things, people could be, yelling all 3 of them. So no matter what one shows up, they'll be upset if the other ones don't. So I will not say anything as to what's going to be taking its place. But there are new games that I haven't really been able to try out that I want to place in there. And then updates to older games that I've played that I really want to play and put in its time slot. Unfortunately, there's only one time slot to win them all. And I need to, make the right choice. I want to make sure that the choice I make is going to be the one that I'm going to have the most fun with, and one that you guys are also going to enjoy. So that's where... my thought process with that one is, and what we're going to be putting there. And I want to make sure I do make the right choice. There's another thing I'm working on. Unfortunately, I can't really talk about. I think my cat's about to tweak out. You going to get it, Maya? Hey, you good? Okay. She's She's like she's in her little playful mood. It's morning time. She likes to get a little playful in the morning. So there's another thing I can't really talk about. It's a short little project that I'm working on. Yep, there she goes. You can see her. You good? Are you good, Maya? Are you good? Crazy girl. There's a short little project that I'm working on that it's like 2 to 3 minutes long. What's more fun about it, what I'm so excited about, is I got to work with Dean again. And I keep saying I want to do more work with Dean. And if you don't know who Dean is, you can check him out at youtube.com/DeanCuddy. He does a lot of comedy retro reviews. They're really, really good. He really deserves more attention as a YouTuber. He does some fantastic work. We work together on doing things like our old Killed in Action series. If you're new to the channel, I used to do a series called Killed in Action, and due to time and how much time it took to produce those videos, it was a lot of work, and the views that they got in comparison to the gameplay videos that I do that I could produce more of if I took that time into that, just unfortunately really weren't worth it. But we did this series called Killed in Action, where we looked at old games that had been canceled, or a series that had been canceled for whatever reason. We looked at why that the case was, and it was just fun. He was my editor, and he added a lot of flair to the stuff, and I just enjoyed working with him a lot. But this little 2 to 3 minute video we got to work on. It's not like as big production as that. It's actually very, very small, but it's really, really funny. He sent me the finished audio last night, and it's really funny. You won't see it on my channel. You'll be seeing it on the Polaris Hub channel. So when it's up and live and the Polaris has it up and running, I will of course link everybody to it to go check it out and let me know what you guys think. I think it's really good. I really do. So I'm excited that that's going to be happening. And one other thing is, obviously I've gotten the Oculus Rift hooked up. If you guys hadn't seen my video on the Elite Dangerous on the Oculus Rift, it's up. I know a lot of people really want more Oculus Rift things, and now that I sucked it up and took the time to hook up the Oculus Rift to my new computer, I should have no issues in getting more Oculus Rift things up. The only thing preventing me from doing more Oculus Rift stuff is that the Oculus Rift is a pain in the ass to record gameplay for. Elite Dangerous is one that is pretty clearly hard to see. At least in Windlands, even though it was kind of weird and it had that eye shape and stuff that was going on, you could still kind of see what was going on. The Elite Dangerous is generally a dark game anyway, like visually dark, and to have to like show you one eye that's stretched out and it's a little blurry and it has that red, green, and blue on the edges, it felt like it was, it sucked that was the video that you get, but that's just how it is recording Oculus Rift game. It's not the most. Sorry, my phone went off. It's not the most pretty thing to record. And not only is it not the most pretty thing to record, it's actually a pain in the ass to record for. The Oculus is not easy to record for, but half the battle is getting that thing hooked up to my computer. And now that it's hooked up to my computer, I will be doing more Oculus Rift things. I know the next 1 or 2 games I want to do Oculus Rift videos for that I'm told are really, really immersive, fun. Jesus. Immersive, fun games to play, and I really want to try it out. And there's a couple of horror games that I might brave. Okay, here's the thing with horror games, and I've tried to play a horror game on the Oculus Rift before, just once on my old computer. I'm terrible with horror games. Like, that's just how I'm just really bad with them. Not that I'm bad at them. Well, I guess I am bad at them too, but I don't do scares well. And the Oculus Rift really supports jump scare games. And Five Nights at Freddy's, if you watched my 2 videos that I did on it, I just can't do it. I know a lot of people shit on Five Nights at Freddy's and say it's a bad game or whatever. That may be true, and I may agree with you to an extent. It does not mean that I'm good at handling that kind of game, because they're built to be heart attack simulators, essentially. They're built to give you heart attacks. So, Oculus Rift games, the point of them is to make you a lot of them are jump scares, right? Because they can do this 3D effect of jumping at you, and that's good and all. Doesn't mean I'm gonna have a good time playing them. So I don't know. We'll see. One of the games I really would like, some part of me that hates myself really wants to play is Dread Halls, and I might work up the balls to play it. We'll see. So that's Oculus Rift is something that I'm definitely gonna do more of. I just don't know if I'm gonna do horror games. I guess is the point of that little tangent. But I do enjoy doing the Oculus Rift stuff, and I'm happy I have it hooked up, and that's really, really fun for me. And then finally, everything else is going as normal. I'm looking at my video list here. Isaac, Zomboid, all that's going to be continuing as normal. Europa Universalis is going to be continuing as normal. But other than that, like, everything's going pretty well on the channel. You know, it's holidays too, so things are going to be crazy for a while. And, you know, next Friday is going to be a really weird day for videos. As long as I can get stuff done ahead of time, I shouldn't have an issue. But next Friday, I'm actually going to be going to celebrate Christmas because my dad's coming home. Unfortunately, he's working on Christmas, which is, you know, whatever. It is what it is. So that just means we're going to be spending it next week with him as opposed to the week after. So when he comes home from work, we're going to go see him. And I will hopefully have videos done and backlogged if I'm a smart man for you guys, so this shouldn't be much of an issue. I'm just saying I kind of can't wait for the holidays to be over, because once the holidays are over, I can go back to working on a normal schedule here. So, but ooh, this has been a long Friday wrap, huh? I apologize. I'm very rambly in the morning, apparently. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I hope you guys have a good, you know, if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a good holiday over the next couple of weeks as well. And, you know, I will do my best to get a good series up in that new time slot that we have going. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys, like I said, have a good week. And I will see you next Friday. Bye-bye.